Oh shit! Hey baby! How's it going, PJ? Sorry, I'm just still getting set up a little bit here. Can you confirm for me that the resolution is in 1080? Because if so, that is excellente, and I'm very happy about it. It is. Excellent. Excellent. Hey, Gareth! Thank you again for the tier 1 for a 12-month streak, 15 months going. That is awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm just getting my references and stuff set up right now, so just bear with me here. I guess I can switch into just chatting mode. Let's do that. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. We got a real face today. So we are doing a... I'm super clear? Excellent. I like moved all my stuff around because I wasn't able to like use my drawing tablet and have my microphone at the same time, so I had to be pretty like careful. Good quality all around. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. We got that new fiber op internet, so everything better be working good. I just have to get a second light now because like this one is like pretty intense. So I need to like offset them a little bit. So we are working on, and we're just starting this. And I'm also recording this so that I remember to make a YouTube video later. But we are starting on Sketchfab, or a little bit late, but Sketchfab is doing a 3D environment contest. The theme for the month is Villain Lair. Let me just see if I can bring it up here. It's pretty sweet. I'm really excited. It's not very often that they do environment challenges. It's usually like a pretty open theme, I guess. It's not usually like see if we can go into this here. I just caught myself in my video on the side. Yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, so the theme is Villain Lair, and the idea is that you have until the 28th of March to make an environment that is a villain's lair. Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun, but like look at these freaking prizes, man. First place prize is $2,000 cash, a year of Sketchfab Premium, a year of ArtStation Pro, $100 ArtStation gift card, 50,000 real capture credits, which is for like mega scans, so like really high info models and stuff with like really like crisp textures, and then $100 credit for the Unreal Engine marketplace. If you guys don't know, me and Moon have been like working on our own game, and being able to get all this stuff with like we're doing pretty much everything on this game. We have done everything on the game so far. But it would be like really nice to just be able to like, you know, buy a couple shaders or buy some animations or something like that. Good luck. Thank you. Thank you. So today might be a little bit of a short stream. We're kind of just like getting the initial setup done. And yeah, I guess we'll just kind of get into it. I already have the screen up, so we're actually just gonna hop right into Maya. I made, I'll open up Photoshop here for a second. These are our references that I'm looking at. I love this reference. These are like purposefully made like once a year somewhere in, I think, Japan somewhere. But I love this like ghostly, yeah, we're going with an ice layer, by the way. But I love this, like, I love how they kind of look like people with drapes over them. I think it's really like kind of ghostly, and I can imagine like, you know, like a Roman Empire full of people, and then this like ice villain shows up and freezes all the people, and this is like what they look like now. You're gonna lurk? Thank you for the lurk, PJ. My commands don't seem to be working today. I'm not totally sure why. I'm gonna have to figure that out. I might have blocked Streamlabs because it was annoying me. That might be why it's not working. But I'm not too worried about it right now. I might actually just, I'm gonna get rid of the exclamation things from my title. We will fix that for next stream. All right, so let's see. We are recording. That's cool. Excellent. All right, so Photoshop, are you open now? Yeah, so this is my like really horribly photo bashed picture. This is like my, it's so trash like looking at it now, but I know what it's supposed to mean, and that's what's important. But yeah, I think the idea here is gonna be that, you know, there's gonna be a throne of some kind like in the middle here, and we'll have some architecture. I'm gonna do these like stone bricks, I think, for a lot of the architecture because it'll be easy to make in a tiling material. Yeah, then like we're gonna make it as modular as possible because we don't have a lot of time. We're starting a week late into the contest, and 3 weeks is not a lot of time to make an environment, so we are gonna be working very like agilely. So I am just gonna get into it, I guess. How's everybody doing tonight? I know it's been a long time since I've streamed, so what's everybody been up to? You guys doing cool things? I'm gonna set up a project. First things first. We want to put it environments in here. I see Villain Lair. Accept. I'm gonna save this scene right away as Villain Lair. I see Villain Lair. Blockout. I will say number 1. You're doing good, Moonfo. That's good. I'm glad you're doing good. Love you. Okay. We make a ground. What are my units in right now? Might just want to change these to we're gonna change them to meters, I think, because it's a little easier. I want this to be like do like a 12 by 12 meter thing. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do like a pool of ice, like a frozen lake type thing in the middle, and there's gonna be all these like hands like trying, like souls trapped under the ice, and they're trying to like get out. I think it's gonna be pretty sweet. It's gonna be pretty sweet, guys. We're just gonna do this actually, because this is what I want for the start. Nice, easy, done. Okay, and we're gonna make some pillars. Wait, why is this big? We're just gonna make this bigger. Is this a meter? That's not a meter. What the fuck? Oh, right. These buttons are like a 2 by 2 or something. Yeah, okay. Okay. I have to reference in a character, else this size is gonna drive me nuts. Okay, yeah, this is what I wanted. My terrifying reference model. Why are these locators gigantic? Let's hide those. We don't need that. I want some like waterfall things. We're gonna make these really tall. I want this like place to feel like really epic. Like cathedral ceilings. We're gonna have to put a square part on the top of these because we want to do those like cathedral columns. So we want to have a nice square spot for them to land on the top here. See how many times Maya crashes on us today. The undo queue is turned off? I don't think so. Rude. Okay, save that. We are not living that kind of dangerous life today. I don't think so. What about this much space, maybe? These are all just gonna be blockouts, so I'm not gonna go too crazy. We just want to get the basic idea of our forms out today. Want the silhouettes to be looking right, but we're not gonna like freak out about like edge flow or any of those things. So this is gonna be, excuse you, thank you. Mesh combine. This is gonna be our pillar. And the goal on this guy is that we'll try to make every side look pretty different so that we can like rotate it around and only have to make one of these for the whole environment. And then we might make a couple where they're like destroyed a little bit. But yeah, that's... So I want to add a little bit of like cool shape. Do this. Oh, my whole computer just froze. There we go. So I'm just kind of looking at some like Roman pillars. Get some idea of like some nice like top like ornate pieces. I'm not gonna worry too much about like specific details today, but like I love this, and I really wanted to work in some of like when running water freezes and it starts to build up and it's like white and it looks really cool. I want to build that into the architecture a little bit, so I might end up doing like an ornate top like this, where it's like water has spouted out the top of these columns and then they've like frozen into this like cool shape, something like that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and build, we'll flatten this part up a little bit, and that'll leave us some space to like maybe put something kind of cool in here. And I'm gonna actually bring this part in a little bit too, I think. Like this. And that just gives us more space to make the top part even more interesting. Again, not going too crazy. We're gonna do a bunch of sculpting and stuff later on, so we're not too worried about it right now. We're just getting our blockouts in. I think I want to do, like, I'm definitely just kind of like, we're going fast and furious today, so a lot of the stuff that I'm doing is not planned. It's gonna be pretty, some things might be hits and some might be misses. I'm gonna put another thing out here because I think it might be cool to have some like extra structure in here. We want to try and start getting some like spiky motives in here. But this is gonna be something like a nice little piece of architecture just to break up the bricks that I want to put in here later. And we're just gonna do this really fast. Get right to the edge there. Save. It's doing that thing. Okay. It's looking a little like steampunky, but I think we can like make it work. Okay, I need to restart my Maya. It's doing the weird thing. Yep, just gonna restart Maya really quick. It does this thing sometimes where all of a sudden it won't like keep up with what I'm doing anymore. And then I have to like move my screen around for it to update. Good old Maya. We're working again. Feel about this. I think this is okay. I'm definitely gonna add more like stuff up to this top part, but I'm just gonna kind of leave it for now because I think I like this. Let me bring this in even a little more. This bottom part's way too wide. Or maybe the top part I've narrowed it out way too much. I think we're just gonna leave it here. I think this is good. Now we're go to the bottom here. Smooth all of this. And we're gonna pinch these parts down because if we go to sculpt them, we need to make sure that they can project toward like that. And then I think these guys, we're gonna get rid of all the inside parts. Okay, we got our first pillar. So I think I'm gonna export these kind of like as I go. Those joints is annoying. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna export these as I go, I believe. We're gonna move this back to 0. And what we'll do is we'll reference it back in to build our environment, but we're gonna work on each of these like asset parts in their own files so that we can just like import all the scene at the end and we only have to do all of the pieces like once. So we'll make a new folder in here called assets, and we'll give each thing its own section. So pillar, icy. We don't want this to be that. We want Maya file, pillar, icy. Cool. So now, move this out of the way, but we should be able to reference it in. Reference. Perfect. Cool. Get our little dude back in the middle here. So this is dead to us now. And we're gonna put this one in a group. We're just gonna call these pillars. And that's just so that we know, because we're gonna duplicate this. They're not all gonna update. We're gonna have to like replace them. And this will just make it easier to grab all of them later. So we need to... It's gonna be too tall. I kind of like it though. We'll just keep the pillars the same for now, and then we'll export this piece later because I need to see if we need to change anything here. I might even want to like tilt these out on like a 45 as far as like showing it off on Sketchfab, but I'm not gonna worry about it too much just yet. We're doing a really quick block out today. So I think I want the scene to kind of be like from here, and I think I'm gonna get rid of these two on this side. Yeah, it's gonna be something like that. This main pool thing is gonna be like here-ish. We'll mess this up because we don't want it to be like a perfect circle. I can get rid of the grid now because I don't think I need it anymore. So for the throne, I really haven't thought of a design yet for the throne, but I think I want there to be like a section that kind of comes out like this over top of this like pool of like souls. Get rid of this part because I just want it to be like a I want to kind of like copy the shapes from the arches. This will kind of come out to a point almost. It's gonna be like a comically tall, I think, like throne. We're gonna go a little stylized with this, so. Oh wait, we have to go back first. Oh no, we don't. Okay. Definitely want to do something like kind of ornate with the back of this chair. I don't want it to just look like cartoon super villain. So I might end up having like an empty space kind of in the middle. And then like some carvings or like maybe some like almost see-through feeling glass or something. Not totally sure yet. I'm digging this like hilariously tall chair. Let's set up a shot cam. We're gonna grab our camera, we're gonna duplicate it, and this is gonna be our render camera. And we're gonna use this one, set up like our composition. We want to be able to see the top of the lake so that we can see our cool hand things coming up. But we also want it to feel big, which means we're going to want some higher angles maybe, or lower angles. Everything needs to be bigger, I think. So I'm just going to lock this. Go back over to our, this is going to be our working camera, so we can move around in this one, and our render camera will always stay the same, which is nice because then we can just tear it off, and we can keep this up in the corner while we're working, and like kind of always we're working with our composition in mind. Sketchfab, you can like rotate your stuff around, so it has to work from a lot of different angles, but for our initial like view, this helps. We don't really need it right now though, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. Do you think I want all of this stuff to be bigger? I want this little guy to feel pretty small next to it, I think. And I will go back and update the column. as needed. Create some more space here. To get our camera in and to like make room for any of the other details we want to get in here. Really good. I want this chair to be like even bigger. We want it to feel like a Goliath's throne, you know? But this actually should probably be bigger too. Then I want to have like a portal thing. Like this big piece of frozen glass behind, or frozen ice behind the throne. See that our clipping mask is starting to give up on us a little bit here, so... Go. I want this to feel very like elegant almost, because ice is a very like, it's like an elegant thing, I guess. And I want there to be some sort of like luxury to this evil layer. I do think that this is gonna have to like come out in more of a circle though. Like let's try something. Hmm. These are gonna have to like get tweaked a bit. Sure. We might have some like really tall ones in the back here. I kind of want these to like line up right with the edge of this a little bit more. This is gonna look like a big frozen waterfall, I think, in the back. And do something like... maybe have this one come all the way down. We cascade this, that might look kind of cool. Have this one actually come down lower again. I like keeping all these parts the same though, so let's keep that. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. And I'll just duplicate it to the other side. And we will remove these front ones. Yeah. Maybe like the middle one in this. Maybe we'll leave the pillar there, but then this part will get like broken. Like that. Yeah, that feels cool. This one will just get a little bit broken. Like on this side, maybe? I want one of these to be toppled, so maybe this is the one that gets like toppled. Hey, Chris, I'm doing good. How are you doing? First time chatter, welcome to the stream. We are working on the Sketchfab Villain Lair challenge. We are making an icy villains lair. So I think I'm gonna start... I really want to get these like water, like frozen water feature things. Oh, you saw that I went live in Z vs Streamers tab? Oh, I love Z. He's so cool. He's such a good dude. And his community is truly the best. Thank you so much for stopping out. That's awesome. This is my first time streaming in a long time. I do a lot of 3D art. It's my job. But a lot of the time lately I've been working on like commissions, which you can't always like share. So I've like finally made the decision. I'm like, I'm gonna work on my own things. I gotta make my own stuff, man. Yeah, he is awesome. You do whatever you can as a mod for Z. That's good. Yeah, he's definitely a cool dude. What did you start watching him with for? Oh my god, I can't talk today. Like which game was it that like brought you to him? I'm gonna have this kind of like This is gonna be like some of the frozen running water, and I think that it'll start to like really build up like right here, and then I can kind of start to like wrap out. Oh, it was Stardew Valley? I've actually never played Stardew Valley, and I know that it would be the type of game that I would like, and all of my friends have told me that it's probably the kind of game I would like. I get into like phases where I like need to play certain kinds of games, and right now it's like first person shooters, so I'm playing a lot of like royales. Hey, Kira! Yo! I'm doing pretty good. How are you guys doing? Everybody's showing up. This is awesome. Hi, guys. Kira with 2 eyes. Kyra? Kiira? So I'm trying to not like super overthink any of these shapes right now. The other one's Kirara. Yes, yeah, we definitely still need to play Overwatch. I've been playing it a lot, and so if you ever see me online and I'm playing, just ask. Like, absolutely, we can just like play anytime. We are always like, me and my boyfriend are always looking for people to like fill up the squad. So if I'm ever online, you can definitely definitely join. How do you pronounce the is it Kyra? Is it Kyra? Oh yeah, we've been playing a lot of Overwatch lately. We main the same person though. Because I think you main Moira, don't you? You definitely hop on. Yeah. Yeah, if you ever see like me playing Overwatch, just like send me a message. We are definitely always looking for people. Yeah, definitely, Chris. Kira. Okay, so it was Kira. Okay. Cool. I got it right the first time and then I overthought it. Mercy. Okay. When I first started watching your streams, you were playing Moira that day, and that was actually the reason I started following you, because I was like, ooh, another person playing Moira. You don't see it very often. Oh yeah, this is looking dope now. These are gonna be like the frozen water, and then this is gonna be like really clear ice. Coming together. This needs to be more circular now. So maybe these can like combine into like a waterfall in the middle. You don't usually play Moira? Oh, that is funny then. That just like happened to be the day. You main Junkrat, Roadhog, Ana, and Orisa. I love playing Orisa. I play so much Orisa now. Reinhardt was like my boy when I first started playing. And then like we didn't play for a really long time. And when I came back, all of these new characters were in the game. Like it was like, oh my god. It was overwhelming actually for the first little bit because everybody was like good with these new characters. And I like didn't even know what they did. But then I started playing Orisa and I was like, oh my god, it's like Reinhardt with a gun. And it was great. I was so excited. You'll play Rain if they have Orisa on an assault heavy map. I love playing Reinhardt. So, but I like, because Orisa's so new to me, I pretty much just wait for my other teammate to pick. Because if they pick Orisa, I'll take Rein, and if they take Rein, I'll take Orisa. My boyfriend plays Sigma, and he's like devastating with it. It's Moon, if you're there, you're devastating. I've been playing a lot of PUBG lately. You haven't tried Sigma yet? I struggle with him, but it's because I'm not good at new things. It takes me a long time to get good at new things. I want this waterfall to like really go up there, you know? So maybe this water has to like, or this ice has to kind of like flow out into this one a little bit. I feel like that would make sense. I also wanted to have some like waterfall-y things, kind of like more frozen waterfalls coming in on these. I'm late, but I'm here! Hey TK! Welcome. This is my epic Villain's Lair thing so far. I'm kind of just winging it because I don't have enough time to actually think about it. It's going good. Thank you. Thank you. How about you? Yeah, we going fast on this one. The theme is Villain's Lair, and I'm making like an icy Villain's Lair. Gonna do some writing. Gonna lurk while you write. My commands aren't working, and I think it's because I blocked Streamlabs. And I don't know, I have to unblock them. I forget how to do everything on Twitch because it's been a long time. It's been a long time. I think I blocked them because they were, like the bot was like, like for example, like the word assassin, it was like, timing people out for saying things that have other words in it, and I needed it to stop. It was driving me nuts. Streamlabs is like, okay, well fuck you then. Yeah, fuck you, Streamlabs. That's what I got to say about that. Ooh, what if we have, okay, this is what we do. So I was like, I want these little waterfall things, but think what's got to happen is that the waterfalls are going to come off the side of this. All those like frozen waterfall things. So let's reverse this. Yeah. We figuring things out. We're just blocking out today, so today's really just about like playing with it and like getting some composition and stuff, and then we'll start worrying about all the details later. For anybody that is joining the stream for the first time, welcome. My name is Jado. I have not streamed in a long time, but I'm back, and I am going to be focusing on my own art for the next little bit, which is really nice. We do a lot of 3D art and like game dev art. My boyfriend and I are also currently working on a game, an indie game. It's a 2-person cooking Overwatch kind, or not Overwatch, Overcooked style game. And it's pretty fun. And we are currently working on the Steam wishlist page, so that'll hopefully be coming out soon. There's lots more to do, but yeah, feel free to follow if you ever want to see some updates on that. Because we are probably going to start making some videos soon. And then also, when the time comes, we might end up giving out some demos, because we're going to need playtesters. Also, it's just kind of, you know, cool to get people's take on stuff. I'm a nerd like the rest of the herd. It's true. Yeah. We find each other for reasons. Me? Moi? Peut-être moi? No. Impossible. Okay, let's get this fountain thing going to like here. Oh yeah, this is gonna look so good. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. And they'll be kind of like different. This is all gonna be water, but like frozen. So these will end up being more like icicles, I guess, on the sides. But it's gonna be very clearly like where running water had frozen. Oh shit! Oh wait, I should probably wait for the alert. Come on! No alert? Streamlabs has truly abandoned us today. Are my alerts not in here? What the fuck? Thank you for the resub! I don't have an alert box in here anymore. 1 second. We're doing it live. Oh shit. Alert box. Nobody follow, nobody do anything. 1 second. Net source. There we go. It doesn't line up with any of my stuff and it's loud as hell, but there it is. I've been changing all the art on the stream too, so some things just like don't line up anymore. That wasn't Streamlabs, that was me. I messed up, I'm sorry. I fucked up. It ruined a lot of people's updates. Yeah, well there's the controversy with Streamlabs right now, I believe, so I can only imagine that they are changing many things. How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes. You're gonna look now for a bit? Okay, sounds good, TK. Thank you. Writing time. Excellent. Use me as your focusing muse. This is too much. This is too many. Maybe not. That's okay. Water. Don't forget to hydrate. So the next thing I really wanted to get in here were these ghostly yeah. Oh, I forgot I had all those little emotes too. These like ghostly ice formations. I find these crazy. These look like people to me. And I really wanted to like work this in. We got a lot of references here. I'll be doing this brick definitely at some point. Oh yes, we also have follower only emotes now. So I did finally get to add some of the follower emotes to the channel. These are going to require so much sculpting in ZBrush, which is fine. It's going to be interesting though. I'm not sure how to set these up as a model. The emotes are all locked? Why are they locked? I love that little knife emote. Why are they all locked? You have to follow for a certain amount of time before you can use them? That doesn't seem right. They're supposed to be follower emotes. Did you hit the little got it button? Maybe that's why? I don't know. I'll have to check into that. Yeah, because you should be able to do it. Twitch, why? All of my emotes are listed as sub? That's not right. One second. Let me just look at this. Yeah, the hot pepper, the hype, and Eep, the unanimated Eep, should all be free right now. Yeah, I'll have to look into that more then. They should all be there. Reload. Oh yeah, maybe. I just want to make sure you guys are getting all the things that you deserve. That's all.
Hello, we're the best friends. Hello, we're the best friends.
Mags, thank you for the raid. I've not streamed for a really long time, and I forgot that that was my raid noise, and it scared the crap out of me. Hello, hi sus ghost, hi Mars gets attacked, hey Krayasna. Hi Mags, how's it going? Oh my god, I'm like tearing up a little bit because I forgot about that noise. No, Streamlabs has abandoned us, TK. No, I don't think any of them work. I'm doing good, thank you. We are working on Sketchfab. If you know what Sketchfab is, it's like a 3D model hosting website, and they are doing a challenge right now where the theme is Villain Lair. So we are working on our just like initial blockout of making our like 3D. Mine's gonna be ice themed. So this is gonna be our like Villain's Lair thing. Mars gets attacked. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Oh my god, there's so many noises I have to change. I'm in the middle of like changing all of the stream art and stuff. And like some of the old noises are still in there. They're like pretty hilarious. Thank you again for the follow. You like the hot pepper one? That one is probably one of my favorite emotes. It's one of the first emotes that I made. And I decided it had to be one of the free ones. I really wanted to make sure that everybody was able to use it. What were you playing today, Max? Were you playing Fortnite? Oh my god, I love the little like fire things. Thank you, because it rocks. You're welcome. Sims today. Nice. Are you doing like any challenges, or are you just like doing a normal playthrough? I think I definitely need to make some icicles, right? Like icicles make sense. So let's just, oh my god, that's not what I wanted to do. Trying to create a Love is Blind Sims mashup thing. Nice. I'm really gonna struggle with this throne. Like, I have no idea what I want to do with this throne. All I know is that I want it to be tall. You're gonna go back to lurking again? Sounds good, TK. Thank you for trusting me with all of your lurk needs. So I'm gonna start throwing some color on here because it's just getting difficult to see everything with just the gray. So let's actually just start by making everything like a blue. Icy blue. These will all change later as we have to start as we start texturing things. This is just so we can kind of see what we're doing. Ice is a very like interesting thing to texture too, because it's clear, which is we're going for stylized, which means we're probably going to be hand painting all of this, which definitely makes it interesting as far as ice, because doing clear stuff with hand painting is like kind of tricky. What I might end up doing because I want to do this like icy brick. Let's see if I have my picture still. Yeah, because I want to do this like icy brick for a lot of the like architecture parts, and then like some carved ice. I don't know if I have examples. I don't. But what I might end up doing is like 2 cylinders, like a cylinder inside of another one, and the inside will have like dark blue bricks on it, and then the outside will kind of just have like the icy shine of like the edges of the ice. I think that, and it'll give it a little bit of parallax. It might look weird, but I think I want to try it. If I was doing this in like Unity or Unreal, I could make a shader that has like refraction on it so that the light could like go through it and like bend the way that like ice or glass would. But I don't think Sketchfab has that capability. I'm not totally sure. So if I can do it, I will, but there's a good chance that that's not gonna work. So the next thing I want to do is all these spots, I like deleted some chunks of things to kind of like represent where damaged parts of these arches are gonna be. But the next thing I want to do is, did I duplicate this? Yeah. Is I want to like get the pieces that are broken off and place them on the ground because they can't just disappear. They have to go somewhere. And these will all be like really roughly placed. But we want to see the destruction. Things can't just like be gone. They have to make sense. We're trying to tell a story here too. I don't know what that story is yet, but we'll find it. We're both writing today, TK. I'm just doing a 3D visual novel with no characters. What am I doing here? End. Telling a story with atmosphere. Exactly. Vibes and feelings. Mood and such. I like it. I like mood and things. Let me make all these white. Icy white. Icy dark blue. This will be the part that has all the cracks and stuff on it. The hands. There's gonna be hands coming up and going but, like souls trying to get out. Yeah, I do think that these need to connect. So if these are gonna connect, I want it to like look like it's on purpose that they connect. So we want to make sure that there's space for us to see that the water flows around here. So I'm just gonna move this out. And I might actually, no, I want to keep this, but I'm gonna change the shape of it. Might have this part like flare out again here. But it comes out like this way. Still blocking that spot off though. I don't want that. Maybe we can have some sort of like cool channel that goes through the middle here. Again, we are not worried about edge flow or anything right now. This is just a blockout. This will all get updated later. We didn't really concept anything, so fast and loose. I'm gonna like build an interesting shape into this. Oh, let's get in there. This all has to move over though so we can actually see it. We'll make this like a... This be the white? No, this is gonna have to be its own color. So... We'll just make this like a gray maybe. Be like a stone. I see rocks. Pull this in a little bit. Oh yeah. Move these down a little bit. Think about it like spouts or something off the side as opposed to like flowing over from the top. Look at some spikes coming out of this chair, I think. The throne is definitely going to be an interesting part of this because I don't know what I want to do with it yet. I think I do kind of want to have these like spiky things, but not sure. I'm going to give it a little bit of shape here, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. I think maybe these bottom two are actually just too much. I think maybe we need to get some of this like frozen icy stuff around the bottom of the chair too. Which means this shape is probably not going to work for us in the long run. Might be better to just get rid of it and have the chair coming right out of the water. I actually think I like that more. Hair is feeling like a Megamind. Like it's got that like round top to it that like Megamind's head does, and I don't like that. The other thing is that a layer needs to feel like hidden. So I need to figure out how I'm going to make this look secret. How do I make the giant ice castle thing secret? Making this. Locking in some like cave rock kind of stuff, I guess. I think that like these will be updated for better models when we get there. I think this will get the point across for now. Maybe we'll just make this look like it's at the peak of a mountain. So these will need to be, these might be like, not quite gargoyles, but like kind of gargoyle type things where the water will be flowing out maybe. Wait, let's do this. Let's get a cylinder. Here's you. I just forget how to do something. There we go. Starting to come together pretty nice. Probably just build like a little ring around the bottom of this. Get this last little bit of rock. You're liking it? Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this has turned out. This part up here flattened up. Flattened up. We'll have these like come all the way out here. And we'll put a little bit of a transparency on the edge at the end when we go to like texture this stuff. Oh yeah, this is gonna look dope. It looks so good. Blockout is coming nicely. I definitely want this to come more straight up so that this water can kind of like, I might end up putting like putting a transparency on the top of this so that it like fades in. Like this. So that I might end up getting rid of these like two large chunks. I can just kind of like fade in. But I don't know yet. So I think this is a pretty good start. I'm probably going to end this stream here. I know it's a short one, but we were just hoping to get this blockout done. If you haven't followed, obviously no pressure, but we're going to be working on this for most of this month. The due date for this challenge is going to be on the 28th, which is not a lot of time, so we're working pretty fast and furious on this one. As you can tell, I have just started it. We are going to be streaming again tomorrow night, where we will probably start jumping into some of the actual like modeling. I'm gonna spend some of my free time doing some paint overs of this and like doing some research and figuring out where I want to like fill in the little gaps that are left. So tomorrow we might actually get to some sculpting too, if I'm focusing on maybe just like doing the pillars or something. Yeah, we'll see. So that is going to be it from me tonight, guys. Thank you everybody that popped in. Mags, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you to the new follows and the new people hanging out. Hell yeah, looks great. Thank you. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Have a good night, and I will see you guys tomorrow at the same time. We're going to be streaming at 7 p.m. AST. I would share the Discord with you, but I blocked Streamlabs and now I can't do anything I want to do anymore. So I think there's a link below. If you want to join, go ahead. If you don't, I'm not your dad. Have a good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.